What's up, everybody? It's Dr. Glenn Vo, and I am super excited about an event that I'm about to plan here. But before I go into what this event is going to be about, right? What I want to do is I want to tell you guys a little story. It's one of my fondest memories from Christmas. I was about 5 years old. I remember like it was yesterday. My parents were having an intense conversation out in the dining room. And, it was past our bedtime, and us kids were around the corner. I was peeking around the corner. I was trying to listen to what my parents were talking about. And I remember what my dad was saying. He was saying that we have money. We have enough food here. We don't need to ask for help. That's all I remember him saying. And then my mom came in there and it's like, well, the pastor is opening up his home for these families. He's invited us. There's going to be an American Christmas dinner. And there's going to be a lot of food and activities for the kids. And my dad kept on saying, we don't need it. We don't need the charity. We are okay. But all I heard was American Christmas dinner. So I came out from around the corner. I was saying, Mom, Dad, I want to go. I was like raising my head. Mom, Dad, I want to go. My dad glares at me. It was like, what are you still doing up? And I was like, I want to go. I want to go. And then my brothers and sisters came behind me. We were like, we want to go. We want to go. And then my mom looked at my dad. And she said, they want to go. And so my dad decided, okay, fine. So we were going to this pastor. This pastor is doing this Christmas dinner. He opened it up to the community. He invited us. And, and I was about 5 years old at this time. And before then, the Christmas dinner for us was just some Vietnamese food that my parents put together. We never had like that American Christmas dinner, right? And when we went there, oh my gosh, I remember I can still smell the food. There was turkey, there was prime rib, mashed potatoes, green beans, apple pie, pumpkin pie, all these things. I remember just eating so much. I remember the pastor coming up to me and saying, wow, you must really like this food. And I think I was like trying to talk while I was eating, but we just had a great time. There was all these activities. We were singing Christmas carols, all these things that a young Vietnamese boy didn't really experience growing up because, my family came here from Vietnam, and that was our first time doing a true American Christmas dinner. And I remember driving home. We're all full, sitting in the back seat. We had a great time. My dad looked at the rear view mirror, and he said, I want you to remember this night. I want you to remember what that pastor did for us. He was giving to us. And I want you to remember one of these days when you're in a position to be able to help others, I want you to remember this idea of giving. Giving. And today I wanted to bring all the vendors on to talk to you about giving. And I want to encourage all the vendors in here to join this event that I created here, the spirit of giving. Right? Because there are so many people out there that's less fortunate, but there's also other dental professionals that, are suffering in silence. That's what I gotta call it. Suffering in silence. They're having some issues and dentists, we all have egos and we're scared to ask for help. And so I wanted to bring us all together because for those who do need help, and I've been there before, I want to bring us all together. So for the vendors who are watching, for the coaches who are watching, for the consultants who are watching, I want you to join me. I want you to join me in donating your services, your products to dental practices, dental professionals who are in need. And for those who are suffering in silence, I want you to know that this event is here for you. Because I'm hoping that by helping you, one day, you're going to pay it forward too, right? One day you're going to be in the position to help someone else. I get so many people all the time that message me all the time asking me for help and advice and whatnot. And that's one of the things, that's the reason why I created this group, right? I was helping people save money, helping working out deals and all these things. And so I want to do something that is unprecedented in our industry, right? And so this is something that I really am passionate about. And I talked to a few vendors. They are 100% on board. I talked to some coaches, consultants. They're 100% on board. And I'd love to get more of you guys to help out as well. So how do you get involved in this? I have a form that if you're interested in getting some help, I want you to fill out the form. This form is going to be, it's just going to be between us. I'm not going to disclose it. And to be honest, once we get all the forms there, they will be anonymous. When the vendors look at all the forms, they are going to pick the vendors and I and the coaches and the consultants. We will pick together who is most deserving. And we're going to make sure it's anonymous because it should be about the situation, not the person. Okay. And once we decide to help somebody, it will be up to you, the person who is getting the help, whether you want to disclose that you got the help. Because you know what? It is hard to ask for help. I understand that. It's super hard. And it's so hard to put yourself out there. So I understand, but we want to help you. But, you know, I would also say this too, that I am part of the Delivering Wow community. I'm in the inner circle with Dr. Anissa Holmes. And you know what the big rule is in that group? You got to be vulnerable. You got to put yourself out there. You got to put yourself out there so that we can help. And I would encourage you, if we decide to pick you, that I want you to come forward. I would encourage you to come forward so that other people can see, because there's something powerful in that. Now, I guess a few other questions that people may have is there just going to be one person, two people, whatnot? You know, it really depends on the generosity of our vendors, coaches, friends, but I am going to try to give out as much as I can. And we're going to line everybody up. Some people may need some help with coaching, some help with mindset. Maybe they need something with mindset, and I can get Shaquille and Gotti to help them out, get them ready for the new year. Maybe they're looking to just save a little bit of money. You know, maybe they can get something with reviews to help their marketing. Maybe they can work with Swell. Maybe they can work with Yappy, and they can save a little bit of money. Maybe Yappy can give them a little nudge, a little help. Maybe a little bit of free service there so that whatever money they could save, they can use that money to try to get more patients in there. Maybe they can use that extra money to get the coaching that they need. Because at the end of the day, you know, we don't want to just give out a free service and then they're back to where they are. We want to encourage them, if you can save some money, then put that money towards making your practice better. Put that money towards a coach, towards, you know, a CE course, something that can help you increase your production in your practice. So if you guys are believing what I'm doing, and don't forget to sign, to fill out that form. So thank you so much, guys, for jumping on. The holidays, it's all about giving, right? And it just, when you can get in a position to give to others, that's the most rewarding thing. That is super rewarding for me. So just understand that this whole process is going to come full circle. If we help you out, one of these days, I want you to be on the other end that says that I want to help. So thanks a lot, guys. And I look forward to seeing a lot of applications. Thanks a lot, guys. What's up, everybody? Dr. Glenbow here, man. I got one of my main buddies here, Elijah Desmond. Elijah, say what's up to Nifty Thrifty Nation.
Hey, everybody. I hope you're well.
Oh, man. So you know what? I was talking to Elijah this morning, and he delivers all the time, you know. But he really delivered this morning. We were talking on the phone. I said, Elijah, we need to get you on right now, like this second. And Elijah, you were telling me, dude, I'm going to the airport right now. I was like, I don't care. You can do it right now. So Elijah's got a small amount of time. But, you know, for those of you who are in Trapping It Up, he had this awesome idea of doing a GoFundMe page to really help out a dentist, a dental practitioner in need. And when we're talking, he was like, you know what? I like what you're doing with the spirit of giving. You know, I was wondering maybe we could help those docs out too. And I want to kind of roll in what I'm doing with what you're doing. I said, of course, man. It helps more people out. So Elijah, talk about it real quick, because some people might not know what you did over there, which is so amazing. Talk about what you did and how we're going to incorporate it with the Spirit of Giving event.
Absolutely. So what I did was I essentially started a GoFundMe and the GoFundMe was for a dentist at a time of need during this holiday season. Oftentimes, people forget that the dentist isn't just putting the food on the table for one family. They may be putting the food on the table for 5, 6, 10, 15 team members, families. And as a business owner, sometimes it gets tough. You have your student loans, you have your overhead that includes your keeping your lights on, all of your materials that takes to keep running your practice, and it also includes the pay of your team members. So there's a lot of stress oftentimes that are put on business owners, specifically dentists. So I created a GoFundMe to help someone in a time of need. Oftentimes the team members don't really understand how much pressure is put on a business owner, and the big pressure is getting those paychecks out. Sometimes dentists even have to take a loan out to pay their team members because the cash flow just isn't right. And so anyhow, Glenn, you had a really good point. We said, at the end of the day, you can give somebody a money amount. So, for example, we tried to raise 5,000. I think we raised $1,000 around there to help dentists at a time of need during the holiday season. And people said, "Well, that's a Band-Aid." And it's one of those things where you can teach somebody, or you can give somebody something, but you really need to teach them to help them long term. And so all of these amazing companies you've brought together are have the ability to help these dental practices long term. It's no longer just a Band-Aid. And so I wanted to contribute not only the dentists that applied for my essentially GoFundMe cash amount for the holidays, but also give them to you so you can help them in other ways. So anyways, it's awesome. It's what we do these type of things for, a total collaboration. You're a man with a freaking amazing heart. It shows. I think the whole world of dentistry should know what you're doing for the industry, and I'm just happy to be a part of it.
Well, Elijah, thank you so much for those kind words. And so that a dollar amount is what again that you're throwing into the pool to help these doctors? Can you say that one more time?
It looks like the GoFundMe account, the last time I looked, was around $1,000. The last time I looked.
Awesome. That's going to be amazing. That's going to be really life-changing as one of these docs. And here's the thing, you go through all these groups, right? And a lot of times, people are scared to ask for help because the moment someone asks for something, they get just torn apart by people. And Elijah, you and I have talked, and Nissa has talked, and Chris Hochpower had talked. The four of us have talked. We said, you know what? We need to stop with that foolishness. Really, we got to stop with that foolishness. We got to stop with the foolishness of when someone tries to do something nice, right? Like what you did. And you didn't want me to say this, but I'm going to put you on the spot because I know you're about to leave anyways. And so you can't get mad at me. You're about to jump on a plane. But I'm going to put Elijah on the spot because he did this GoFundMe page. He did it because he wanted to help out people. He wanted to help a dentist out. He works with dentists all the time in driven dental marketing. Right? So he knows the struggles that we all go through. He set this GoFundMe to help out a dentist in need, and he got torn apart for it. But you know what? Here's the thing. I am so proud that you did that, Elijah, because that gave me like the courage to do something like this. It's going to give other people the courage to do things because look, we're here to help people out. And if someone tears you apart because you did a GoFundMe page to help someone out, they don't care about anybody else. And that's the whole point of the spirit of giving, is to help other dental professionals out who are in need, because one day when you are in a better spot, you will help someone else out. That is the whole point. And we are changing. Elijah and I have talked about this many times. We want to change the way dental professionals treat each other. It's all about being positive, helping each other, not tearing you down, not saying that what you're doing is not, genuine. We want to help people out and change the way things are done. So Elijah, thank you so much, my friend. Thank you so much for that contribution. And I read some of those. You forwarded me some of those applications that applied for yours. And man, those are some individuals in need that need help. So Elijah, thank you so much. I know you need to jump on a plane pretty soon, but thank you so much for jumping on, buddy. Anything else you want to say before you jump off?
Man, just keep it positive. Support people that are doing the right thing. Don't take them down. Our dental community is too small. Our industry is too small. It needs to be and stay an extremely positive place. If you don't have anything positive, don't say it at all, and help people. Give a lot. It feels good to give. It's a longer lasting thing when you give somebody instead of taking. And I just think that our dental community needs to rally around each other and help others that are in need. And like I said, keep it positive or keep it pushing. All right, Glenn.
I love it. Have a safe flight, buddy. Thanks for jumping on.
All right, buddy. Take care.
All right, guys.
Thank you.
So I'm going to reiterate about what Elijah just did here. Okay, so he did a GoFundMe like post to help out dental professionals in need. A bunch of dental professionals applied, and he raised $1,000. So those dental professionals who applied to that, I'm going to roll them into my event as well, because I've read some of their applications to his event. I mean, there's people who are basically months away, maybe 6 months away from actually closing their office. I mean, some really dire situations. We want to help them out. And like Elijah said earlier, what I'm going to say here is this. You know, I've had people reach out to me and say, hey, Glenn, your heart's in the right place. Your heart's in the right place. But you know what? You're just putting a Band-Aid on it. Maybe they need more than just a free intraoral camera, maybe free service from Mango Voice, maybe, you know, free products. They need more than that. And I agree. I totally agree. You know, when I bring on the recipients, when I bring them on, I want to give them this message. And the message is this: we are here to help you out, to help you save a little money so that you can take that money and invest it into either a good consultant or a good coach. You know, I see Kelly Schwartz is on. I met Kelly Schwartz at the Dental Intel Summit. What a great guy. What a giving person. Kelly's not going to like what I'm about to say, but I'm just going to put him on the spot. He actually was voted by Dental Intel as the top consultant that uses their product. The man is amazing, and he has a huge heart. He's actually one of the consultants that's donating their services. But the whole point is this: we want to help these doctors out, right? So that they can reinvest whatever money they save and reinvest in themselves and in their practice. Because at the end of the day, one day, when they are in a better situation, maybe they will help out too. That's what this is all about. I want to give another shout out to a good friend of mine, and she does not like any attention at all, but I just feel compelled to bring her up. Dr. Amanda Sheehan, she's up in Michigan, probably one of the most talented dentists I know. She's just amazing. And she reached out to me and says, Glenn, I'm going to donate $250. I was like, Amanda, you don't have to do that. She was like, no, I'm going to donate because you know what? I don't know what it's going to be for. I just want to donate. And the thing is, Amanda is an amazing dentist with an amazing practice. And she is someone that I hope that when we help these doctors during the spirit of giving, I hope one day when we do this next year, one of these doctors will say, hey, Glenn, I want to donate $250 or $500 or whatnot. That's my hope. And that's my hope that, you know, we change the way we treat each other, right? On social media, not tearing each other down. You know what? Here's the thing. I was telling Elijah, I was telling Anissa, and I was telling Chris, I was like, you know, the four of us, you know, we're willing to take the arrows from the haters. Like, I'm willing to take it. You know, I get hated on all the time. People are like, oh, you're trying to make deals. You're trying to make money off you, whatever. And I'm like, I'm trying deals. Oh, you know, the spirit of giving. You just want to, you know, what are you trying to do there? And you know what? I'm willing to take those arrows because I want to show everybody. I want to show everybody that it's okay to help others. It's okay to put yourself out there. That's what Nifty Thrifty Dentist is all about. That's what delivering wow dental, trapped in an op, in the business of dentistry. That's what we're all about. Okay, we're not about hating. We're not about tearing people down. We're talking about bringing people up. Okay, bringing people up. That's what we're doing. And here's the thing. I live in the world of actions speak louder than words. Actions speak louder than words. And you know what? Me helping people save money in this group, doing the spirit of giving, all the other things we've done to give back to the dental community, that's my actions. I'm not about words, I'm about actions. And so thank you so much for everyone watching. I'm so excited. Elijah, thank you so much for that $1,000. That's going to help people out. And on Thursday, I would love to have all you guys join on this Facebook Live. We're going to bring the recipients on, and we're going to tell them which coaches, consultants, services that we're going to provide to them to help them. It's going to be a life-changing experience for them, but I'm hoping that we change their lives for the better so that they can come back next year and help somebody else out. This is something that we want to do every year, guys. And I'm so excited. I'm so proud of everyone that donated. So thank you so much, Elijah, for that $1,000. And for those who applied to his event, I'm looking forward to looking at your applications a little bit closer to see how I can help. Thanks a lot, guys.